Hi, it's Etharal here for EGN, coming at you with another Throwback review. So today I'm going to be talking a little bit about Lord of the Rings Online, and I'm going to be taking this one a little bit different than normal, as normally I'd ask, is this worth buying? But of course this is a free-to-play game. So instead, I'm going to look at, is it worth you just getting the base game for free, or is it worth actually paying the monthly subscription? So I'm going to get this one out of the way nice and quick, then we won't talk about it again. This game has really not aged well. It's from back when everyone had a lot slower internet and computers, and yet they tried to go for a semi-realistic style. This wasn't a good call and hasn't stood the test of time. Well, the only thing about the graphics though that I do like is the landscape scenes that you do get. The first time that you see Weathertop in the distance or go over the mountain and into the Valley of Rivendell, those still hold up and instantly remind you that you are probably in the most accurate game of Tolkien's Middle-earth. But that's just it. It's Tolkien's Middle-earth, not Jackson's. So this game is inspired by the books, and that is going to give you some differences that I personally really appreciate. It stands really close to the source material, and when you read the text, you're really going to get a feeling that you're in the world and seeing what's happening alongside the Fellowship's journey. This has really helped me on the story quests, where you get to meet some of the most well-known characters, and you even get little cutscenes that update you on where the Fellowship is alongside what you're actually doing. Now, thankfully, the main questline is all free for everyone, so you can enjoy the game's main story no matter what. Although, something to mention is that this is mostly done through text, and as someone who knows about Tolkien, he obviously liked to write a lot. So you're going to get an awful lot of text to read through. It's just simply a product of its time, back before much voice acting in MMOs. Now, I would recommend reading through this text, as it gives a real good feel for the world and helps to build your sense of why you've come to this game and not another MMO. There are some side quests in the game, obviously, and these are going to be going alongside the main questline to help keep you leveled up for that. This is your normal go to X area and kill Y animals so that they drop Z number of an item. There's nothing fancy there really, and the game is back from a time when everyone was basically just trying to copy World of Warcraft but with a different skin over it. It's something that I don't mind, honestly. These are something though that's not massively going to hold your attention. For now, people thinking of getting subscriptions though, it's worth mentioning that you get these no problem up until you hit Bree, and then after that, then you are going to either need to pay for extra quests through microtransactions or your subscription. Your usual free-to-play is nothing inspiring there really, it's what you'll see in a lot of free-to-play MMOs. But of course, you're going to want to keep leveled up as you're going through the main quests, as if not you're going to be finding that you're in some tricky situations for keeping leveled up with that, and this would obviously lead to a lot of grind if it's something that you don't want to pay for. So personally, I would say that subbing is worth it. It's just for ease of life more than anything, unless obviously you want to go through the microtransaction route, and then you can pick and choose areas that you like and make sure that you do all the quests so that you won't need to pick up certain other areas. Now, one thing that is nice as well is the microtransaction way of doing things in this game, that it does involve a thing called the deed feature. Now, this is where you can actually earn currency in turbine points for grinding. So you might not earn a lot, you'll get, say, to kill X number of wolves in an area and then you'll earn 5 points, then kill another X number and you'll earn 10, and so on and so forth sort of thing. Now, this is a nice feature to get around having to pay, and although to do it, you're going to have to really be careful and spend a lot of time doing the deeds, using multiple characters to get enough points for it to be worth actually getting a new quest area. And in all honesty, after you've done that, you're going to be sick of the game, unless it's something that you absolutely adore, and so you won't really want to play the game anymore, let alone open up new areas. Now, final thing that I do want to mention for this game is the community. This is basically what has kept this game going for as long as it has done. Now, it's got a really die-hard community of people who love this game, and you can really see that shining through in places like the Prancing Pony, where you're never going to be sat by yourself. There's people always playing and supporting this game, which is what's helped it keep going for as long as it has, and it's still getting expansions all the way through now into Gondor and Osgiliath. Now, I would definitely recommend this game. I'd say though, jump in, try it out for a little bit, and I'd hold off on any subscriptions or microtransactions to start off with. Obviously, until you're starting to get to the Bree area, and then that's something you might want to think about. Obviously, if you do fall in love with it, which if you are a massive fan of Tolkien's world, then it's something that you likely will do, and then can look at picking up a subscription first, as to me this seems like a better way of doing it, as it's going to be a lot easier on your wallet in the long run. So that's all from me today, and for anyone who's interested in this game, I'd love to hear about your experiences with it. I'll see you down in the comments below for that, and as always, I put up new content at least twice a week now, so to keep up to date with everything that I'm doing here at EGN, then please be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you on Wednesday with a Let's Play.